Hey everyone, it's Kate from Wild Tales of. Hope you are having an awesome day. We are wrapping it up here in Seward, Alaska. It's our last day. Well, really, it's a travel day. We are headed back to Anchorage, which is a couple hours away. And so we are headed back to Anchorage, and then we're going to hop on our flight back to Seattle tonight. So we are going to share some of that adventure because we might stop along the way. And we are going to get some lunch and meet back up with a friend of ours in Anchorage before we head out. So, but before we do that, before we hit the road, I wanted to give a little tour of this little cabin here in Seward where we stayed for 3 nights, and it's called the Mountaintop Cabin, and you can find it on Airbnb and VRBO, and of course there's some great photos on there, but I thought I would give you a tour. Of course, the beds are all stripped and everything, so it's not going to look as pristine as when we walked in. All right, so we walk into this great entryway. Lots of beautiful decor. Perfect spot right here for all of our shoes. We had so many with our rain boots and our hiking boots and all the things, snow boots. And then you walk into this is the main area, living room, and then a table here. And then you've got your kitchen, which we really appreciated being able to cook while we were here. We were actually really thankful because there were quite a few pantry items that came in handy, and just allowing us like oatmeal and pancake mix and things like that, just allowing us not to have to worry about going shopping. And one of the things we always get stressed out about is buying things and then having them left over and like trying to use up all of the things that we bought at the store and not leaving things behind or not wasting things. And so it was nice just to have things on hand already. The seating area and the TVs here. There's a small fridge down here, and I have a feeling that it started out this way and then maybe later on they added the larger fridge. I'm not sure. And then there's 2 small bedrooms off of this. So here's where Bergen stayed. And sorry that we don't have the beds looking perfect, but we have them stripped so that they can do the laundry. And then here's where Georgia stayed. So there's 2 twins in here. And you need this. What's nice is that there is a blackout shade that comes down because you've got so much daylight even in the spring in Alaska. Dresser here. And then here's the bathroom. Really neat shower curtain, and then the shower is just really cool. It's got like these beautiful tile. Okay. So then I won't go out there because I don't have my shoes on, but this is the back deck. We sat out, and you can't see the mountains in all their glory because there's some cloud cover, but when we came it was clear, and it's just gorgeous now, and it's even more beautiful when the sun's out. And then if you come in the summer, there's just more area, and there's a fire pit out there and things like that. Okay, and then I will just take you up to the loft, and this is where Slade and I had our bedroom, and laundry's right here, obviously. Got a load going of towels. That was really nice to have. So there's this nice little like cozy area, and then you've got the big king bed with a couple of nightstands on either side. And then we look out here. And there they are, getting packed up. So here's kind of a view from up here. Looking down. So it's definitely a cozy spot for the 4 of us. We really enjoyed it, and definitely recommend if you are traveling to Seward. We are going to hit the road. If you have any questions about Seward or about this cabin, leave them down below. Let us know, and we would love to help. We spent several days here in Seward, and you can see our previous 2 videos about those adventures. We did a wildlife cruise with Kenai Fjord Tours, and we went to the Sea Life Center. We did some hiking. We had a few meals in town with some of the restaurants, so head back and watch those other videos if you're interested in learning more about what to do in Seward. But come join us on our adventure back to Anchorage now.
I thought it might be fun just to go to the entrance of the tunnel to Whittier, just to see it.
Glacier.
But on the other side is the glacier, so that's...
This is the Portage Glacier. So we just stopped really quick on our way back because we don't have time to explore much because we've got to catch our flight out of Anchorage. But Slade wanted to show us this Portage Glacier.
You can see it.
Oh yeah. There's still a lot left of it.
All right, so we stopped at the Portage Glacier kind of visitor center area just to check it out. Slade wanted to show it to us, and it was just right along the route back to Anchorage. And while we didn't walk far out onto the lake, there's lots of people doing different things. Look like some cross-country skiing, Nordic skiing, and some fat tire bike riding, and just walking, of course. Now he wants to show us something else.
Girdwood is up here, and a restaurant that I used to come to quite a bit when I'd come to Anchorage is called the Double Muskie.
Cool.
They have a pepper steak that I really, really like, and it's just kind of a neat, kind of out of the way restaurant. I used to drive there once and visit all the way coming from Anchorage just to go to the restaurant.
And there's a ski resort up there. I think you say Alaska?
Yes.
Well, there's people skiing. I can see people skiing.
Mm-hmm.
We could go like skiing.
There it is. The Double Muskie. Fine food and cocktails. It wouldn't take us to the Muskie Saloon, or what's it called? The
Double Muskie. But instead we're going to the local Burger Man or the Arctic Roadrunner.
Going to another Alaska classic.
On Christmas Eve.
This view. I said shake, Georgia. All right, so now that we're full, we had our last Alaska adventure, which was to go see our friend Erin, who helped us with this whole trip because she wrote this book, Alaska on the Go, Exploring the 49th State with Children. And you can see her, we went on a hike with her way back in our first Anchorage video, so I'll link that below. But we were supposed to meet her for dinner, but they were not feeling 100%, so we just stopped by their house really quick to say goodbye and check it out. We learned that this was on Bishop's Beach in Homer, and we were there, so that's pretty cool. Got to explore on low tide there, and there it is. She signed our book. Really cool. So I mentioned it in our Anchorage video, but make sure if you are coming to explore Alaska, especially with kids, that you check out this book. And with that, we are going to head to the airport, and we've got to jet on out of here. Unfortunately, that's it for our Alaskan adventure. But make sure you go back if you haven't already. Go see all of our other adventures in Alaska. Just to recap, we were in Anchorage for a few days, then we went down to Homer for another few days, and then up to Seward for a few more days. About 9 nights?
9 nights.
We were in Alaska for 9 nights, so about 10 days. And thanks so much for joining us. We'd love it if you give our video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can join us on all our adventures around the world. And we hope you're staying happy and healthy, and we hope you are getting out and having some brave, wild adventures. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and if you have a favorite Alaskan adventure, we would love to hear about it in the comments below. So we'll see you there.